Green Man! 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 Holy YouTube video, Green Man!
Hey everybody, it's the Grey Man here again. I hope you're all having a great... Oh, light! Ah, the light blinds me! I hope you're all having a great, amazing day out there in video watching land. And yeah, hope everyone's safe and well and doesn't smell. Unlike me. I'll be playing Skyrim. You can probably hear it playing in the background actually. No mail today, of course, because this is day 5 or whatever it is of not buying any comics. I have kind of made inquiries about 2 low-grade silvers for only £1 each. It's like, yeah, you got a, little bit, don't know, tiny little bit of shopping. Tiny little bit of shopping, tiny, you can't even see it. So yeah, that's justified, as far as I'm concerned. Still haven't heard from work, so I don't know if I've got a job. Yeah, I'm trying to forget about that, but trying to pretend it's not happening. Check out my mystery boxes, buy my mystery boxes. I've been doing videos about them. Check out what's in the boxes and decide if it's for you or not. Probably only best for people in the UK, because I imagine the postage to America would be completely prohibitive and not worth the while, because postage sucks, basically. Right, so let's show you some more comics. The last lot of comics from this this box 6, which is mainly horror. There's only one little bit in there that's not horror, but that will soon be shifted to another box once I get some more horrors in, if you know what I mean. So this is a Cthulhu Tales. If you know me, you know I love my H.P. Lovecraft Cthulhu stuff. This is number 2. I've only got, I think, number 1 to go, and I've got that one done, I think. Number 3. There's a bit more Cthulhu. Listening to the music on Skyrim. I don't know if you can hear it or not. There you go. There's old Cthulhu again. Oh yeah. Plenty of tentacle fun in this run. I guess this might be a homage. The Cthulhu-like creature holding a woman up like that. I think it's like a homage to an old sci-fi movie or something. Yeah. There is something strange about that nurse. I can't quite put my finger on it. Oh, I really don't know what's wrong with her, but there's something not quite right. Something from beyond the stars. Some freaky monstrosity. Some elder thing. Some gibbering monstrosity from another dimension. It looks like an undead thing being vanquished by a tentacle. Yes. So these are like an anthology story. There's a couple of good stories in there as well, actually. A couple of them are really pretty cool. There's a gibbering thing that should not be, I would say. And this is not good at all. I think this young lady may have seen something that should not be seen by mortals, and it's completely and utterly destroyed her mind. She's probably still alive, but she's insane. In blood from the eyes, it's not normal. But who knows what things she has seen. World at war. Everybody vote Cthulhu in the next elections for the, because no lives matter. And some more. Yes, it's a thing. It's a thing of some description. Right, a couple of these ones, AOKs from Rayman the Silencer Man. We challenge you to read Ghosts, True Tales of the Weird and Supernatural, Village of the Vengeful Spirits, House that was built for haunting, and Night the Devil Danced. and the Marvel spotlight on the most mysterious superhero of all, the Scarecrow. Spine-chilling spectacular. Is he a man or a demon born in the darkest pits of hell? Death Quest. So kind of horror. So it's in this box because it's kind of horror. And that's a present from Rayman. So it was this one, Boris Karloff. Tales of mystery. For both man and monster, it's been a hard day's work. Pretty cool. Another Boris Karloff. I think one of them was from Ray, and the other one I bought myself. I think this might be one I picked up myself actually. I don't think they were both from Ray. Can't remember now. I popped them in the same thing. And this Tomb of Dracula, I think it's a 3-parter. There's a 4-parter, and I currently have books 3 and 4. I think Ray sent me book 3, and I'm pretty sure I already had book 4. I really should pick up book 1 and 2 sometime. You know, it makes sense to pick up book 1 and 2. It shall be done eventually. Right, now the rest of this box are not horrors. These will be shifted to a new home once I've got some horrors to take up their place. I showed this off recently. It's my Green Mansions Classics Illustrated. It's the first. It's a comic book retelling of the first appearance of Rima the Jungle Girl. First appeared in 1904 in a book called Green Mansions, and this is the comic book adaptation of it. Green Mansions by W.H. Hudson. This cost 1 and 3. I think when the original, I didn't realise I was ordering a UK version. Kind of wish I'd got the American original one because I know the date that was like 1950 something, making it one of my oldest comic. But I don't know if this UK reprint was from the same year or not, which is annoying. Let's just say it is. Let's just say it's from 1951, I think it was, making it my oldest comic. But I'm pretty sure there's no date inside it. So it's a pretty cool book actually. Not bad art. It's an old school kind of looking. But there's no date in it. Published by Strato Publications Limited with permission of Gilbert & Co. New York. Printed in England. So this is just it's obviously a reprint of the original one, but there's no date in there whatsoever that I can see. I couldn't find a date for it online. It's annoying. It's a shame. I'd like to know when this was when this came out in the UK. I think the ending of this was different to the ending of the. I can't remember now. I did read the Rima Jungle Girl and rather enjoyed it actually. It was not what I expected it to be. I expected it to be more of a Shanna the She-Devil Tarzan type of thing where she's like fighting tooth and nail with a knife and that, and but she's more ethereal. She's more like a spirit of the jungle. She's like a dryad, like a tree spirit or like an animal spirit of the, and it's set in South America, Paraguay or something like that, Venezuela. I can't remember what it was now, which jungle it is. Should look it up tonight. Let's have a look at that. No, I can't bother to open it up. But yeah, it was really cool art as well. Great covers by Kubert, and interior, I think it was Nestor Redondo, I think his name was. Really cool, beautiful artwork. A couple of weird stories in there as well. Yeah, she was like a force of nature. She kind of controlled the animals, you know. I think her skirt was made out of spider silk. Her dress is made out of, her costume was made out of spider silk. That's how much control she has over the animals of the jungle. I had one of these for years in my collection. Like, I think it might have been this one, number 4. I had that for years. No other comic, but it's just that one. And when I come to start filling in gaps in my runs, I thought, well, I should finish this run up. I should get the rest of them. And I'm kind of glad that I did. And that's what made me also buy the Classics Illustrated version, because I quite enjoyed the story. Thought it was pretty cool. And now, yeah, I'm quite happy to have that. Quite chuffed to have that. So here she is. She's protecting the wildlife from hunters. That's kind of how she rolled. Get away from my trophy, or the first bullet is yours. He's like a guy from Civilization who discovers her and becomes infatuated with her, and she kind of is in love with him as well, because she's not really, other than another guy she thinks of as her granddad. She doesn't really know the civilized world very well. This story here, this is the last one, number 7. This is really kind of nothing like the story almost. This kid's a little arsehole, and he basically torments the animals, torments creatures, and he ends up getting killed by crocodiles or alligators. And Rima's just like, serve you right for being a dick. She doesn't quite say that, but it's kind of conveyed. Yeah, the story there's called The Imp. Yeah, and it's like, he gets killed, and his mother doesn't seem overly upset, to be honest. But right, and there's a couple of convergences in here. So Convergence Justice Society of America, that was a cool story. 1 and 2. And Convergent Suicide Squad, again not a bad story. Based like on the old sort of Suicide Squad from the 80s, the original iteration of the Suicide Squad is kind of like retold and almost, it's based on that world, because Convergence are different sort of snippets of worlds from different hyper verses or something like that. World's Finest, number 1. Number 2, this was like the World War II, like a freedom fighters, I think it was. The Vigilante and Stars and Stripes and the Shining Knight and Crimson Avenger. Another pretty cool story. This one actually I'm going to move over to my Blue Beetle box, because it should be in the Blue Beetle box, even though it's Convergence. It's a Blue Beetle story, so it's going to go in my Blue Beetle box. And this is the one that I need number 2 of. I've got number 1, and I haven't seen number 2 anywhere yet. One day I will sure have number 2 as well, and it's pretty cool because it's got the Charlton eras of Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, and The Question. Talking of Blue Beetle, these mystery boxes that I'm trying to sell, if they do sell them and I don't end up needing the money for rent or stuff like that, if it turns out I still am employed somehow, so I will still be getting wages, then any money I go from mystery boxes, I'm going to try and buy the first appearance of Ted Called in one of the Captain Atom books. I can't remember which one it was now, but that would be a nice one to have. So we'll see how it goes. If they sell, if I've got a job, various variables to consider. Right, and then there's last one is a Nightwing and Oracle. I've dropped it on my nose. Right, so that's it then. Let's just marvel to this last bit of. Can you hear that in the background? It's the Skyrim theme. Awesome bit of music. Awesome game. Anyway, I'm probably going to get back to that now. That's it for today. I haven't heard back from YouTube yet to find out if I'm accepted for monetization. And if I do get accepted, I'm not going to be, because none of my videos are watched enough to earn much. But there's a couple of videos. Every now and again, I've got a video that kind of took off and was earning me a few dollars. But they stopped. I probably would have earned a lot more if they hadn't stopped it like about 3 years ago now. But I'm hoping that some of those ones will start getting me some earnings again. And who knows, maybe I'll make some videos which are interesting and we'll get a bit more interest than the 30 or 20 or whatever I'm getting at the moment. Anyway, I'm out of here. Small channel shout out. I can't remember a small channel off the top of my head. If I do think of one, I will do a jingle and that at the end of the video, as I always do. So just getting off on that Skyrim theme. Anyway, and until next time, which will be tomorrow, may all your news be good news. I'm back. I forgot to show these that were slipped down the side of the box. These are my birthday books from September 1969. It's Creepy, number 29. A rather ghastly cover there. Look at that, the zombie woman or ghost woman who's, I think she was making out with a living guy, and then she realised she's about to turn back into a rotten zombie woman, so she runs off. Much to his chagrin, he was like, I was on a promise there, where are you going, darling? And then it turns out she's rotten, and it's like, oh, okay, maybe not. Maybe not. No, not even for Pago, he read, I couldn't do it. And then the piece de la resistance. One of my top keys in my collection. My birthday sister, Vampirella. Cover dated September 1969, same as me. We both popped into the world in the same month. Well, she probably came out earlier, but the cover date is September. I don't worry about little things like cover date and date of release not matching up. Okay, September 1969, it says it on the cover. Alright, September. Number 1, the first appearance of Vampirella, the first appearance of the Grey Man, teaming up. She still looks good after all these years. I've aged somewhat. Oh yeah, look at that, Frazetta. Oh, oof. She's a sexy lady. She's a sexy lady with a funny face. Look at her face. It's kind of like quite creepy looking face, if you ask me. Beautiful, but also worrying. Worrying face she has. A face that looks hungry for my blood. So it's like, no, you're right, darling. You're right. I'll stick to Earth women if you don't mind. You Draculonians can jog on for all I care. Anyway, I'm definitely gone this time. And I refer you to the end of the last snippet of the video where I said, may all your news be good news.
No, 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 no. Sub up no good comics. No, 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 no. Sub up no good comics. That's no, not K-N-O-W, not N-O.